All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now begin the drive with Dillon. Breaks the tackle. Hands around him. He's got space. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
This is Jatori Krosky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Stays upright. He tucks it and takes off. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Drake made the touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to take a shot down the field. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, it's May. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Jaguars are going to take possession. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn.
Here come the Vikings now as they get set on 1st down and 10. Up the middle, Jones. his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Jones. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 36. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now McCarthy. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Geno Atkins got home that time.
Brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
For the Vikings.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. And now the ball comes loose. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Fumble recovery, touchdown for Arizona. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Trying to get here on 2nd. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they... A little easier to breathe now, isn't it? 1st and 10 from their own 15. Here's made in the air. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10. Here's May. The set forces a now tougher 3rd down. A little easier to breathe now, isn't it? 1st and 10 from their own 15. May now from the gun. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Back to the air. It's May. He finds Kincaid on in the slant. some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10.
The play action, May. Look at that power, deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions put up points to begin the game. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got. Now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. It feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
First carry for Saquon Barkley.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's good. For the Lions. First down.
May gonna look to throw. And he's in. Steve Smith. Touchdown, Lions. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Point after try, forthcoming.
Extra point.
It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Those Washington offenses will make their way to the field for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple of years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified. himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
Vlad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got third down and less than a yard. They'll run the sneak. And this is going to work out. He's got the first down at the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Washington.
Smith now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. The tight end Ertz in motion. On second down, it's Gino. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. Unfortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession.
Recovered by the offense.
They go play action with Smith. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he will score. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now, May. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he will go all the way. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Detroit. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Oh, the ball is out. No turnover here, but the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Gino. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman can get out to lead the way. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. He has given the offense a short field.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Try here for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Commanders 7. Set to kick off.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. And they'll let Dodger run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. So, 1 half in the books. And instead, well, we'll get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The Commanders' offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. First carry now for Khalil Herbert. And everyone shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It's 3rd and 4. The tight end Ertz in motion. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll try to run for it. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
It's a gain of 16.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
For a Commanders 1st down.
Smith. Catch made right side by Thomas. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. McConkey in motion. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. To throw on 1st down is May. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing on second down. May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some...
That is Steve Smith. Touchdown, Lions. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. And he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Commanders 7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And now for a 2nd time, he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Recovered by the offense.
To return is Johnson.
The Lions take over.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory. On 1st and 10, here's May. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. An extra point attempt to follow. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. But Commanders offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Roseboom. Big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Going for 2, they'll kick the point after. His kick is good, and the Lions will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw, it's Smith. Work in the middle, he's got Ertz. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. So it's a win here for the Lions. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the back. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
It's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
And that throw behind his man, he missed it, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's May. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
The coverage by Terrell Bernard.
They'll throw with May. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with May. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Steve Smith, 66 yards. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw. May. Oh, an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Jags are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession. See if they can get a little momentum. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. Pat Bryant, 35 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to run it with Barkley.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is
so unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line at a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. Scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. The scoop and score always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Pat Bryant, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Vinatieri now for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try to pick up some points.
And all the way out just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. In motion is Austin Hooper. Throwing now is Mahomes. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. He is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Waddle. They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mahomes going to throw. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3rd and long.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going. And Detroit getting set to go now. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air, May. Going deep here for Bryant. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long and way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
To throw, it's May. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And got his man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Throwing here is May. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get it down at the 6-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Terry connecting on the extra point. And the rout is on here this first half.
Jaguars nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Johnson jostles free. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together. And they go play action with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going deep here for Bryant. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And unable to connect. Incomplete. And give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They're going on 4th down. May. Working the middle of the field, and he's got it complete. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
48-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds right around the field. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, May. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Powering his way forward. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
May going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think he just said, well, my kicker's hurting this. No, okay.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
It's now
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Down to the 10. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking here for Smith downfield. He's got it at the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. You expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Looking to throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Vinatieri now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A nice tiny little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And it's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
60.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
An impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting to burn.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Javon Curse in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. One final try for Mahomes. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that?